This Saturday, WWE's Money in the Bank Premium Live event goes down at the MGM Grand Arena in Vegas. Joining me now is WWE superstar, military vet, and one of the competitors in this week's ladder match, Lacey Evans. Now, you know what, Lacey, I don't have a studio audience here. I didn't do you justice on the intro. Make some noise for Lacey Evans. There we go.
Make some noise.
There we go. So you know a little bit about not performing in front of fans, because the last time you were in the Money in the Bank match, it wasn't in an arena, it was at WWE headquarters. So what was that like, having to perform in front of no fans, and what does it mean to have this moment with them on Saturday?
I mean, it was incredible. The mission is still the same. You got to get to the top of the ladder. You got to get the briefcase in order to win. But yeah, it was a little different. You just have to adapt, overcome, and still try to put on a performance. I think WWE did a great job with, taking what they were given with the pandemic and no fans and making the best out of it. And it was fun.
Whew, all right. So back then you were known as the sassy Southern Belle, but now the WWE universe has really seen a deeper side of Lacey Evans. You've been open about your story and your journey. Has anyone reached out to you with their stories? And if so, what has that meant to you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, being able to come back from the sassy Southern Belle, which I still am one sassy Southern Belle. I just have a rough edge that is legitimate about me. And like, life is a mission, and sometimes life is hard. A lot of times it is. And I've had thousands of fans and people reach out to me telling me how grateful they are that I utilize my platform to show the world the raw, the real, the ugly, the mental health, the addiction, everything that I went through as a child, and how I took that, still overcame every obstacle that was in front of me with no help. I don't come from a family of sports entertainers. And to be able to come from nothing and build what I've built, not only in my brain, but just to beat the cycle of the addiction, the anger, the depression, the mental health that I went through, and create my own life as a mother, as a having two daughters, as a wife, and as a pro wrestler, in a healthy way, has been awesome. And to set that example for the world, to tell them the truth. Life's hard, but we have to keep our head in the game, and we got to work.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who, I don't respect perfect, I respect real. And that's one thing that you've completely done. And it's been, someone who has a family member that has struggled with addiction and all, and is now on the other end of it, very successful in life. I know exactly what you're talking about breaking that cycle. And it's actually hit me, because I'm so proud of that family member. But let's move on, because one woman who is not in this match is former champion Charlotte Flair. Like, you two, you've had a storyline that goes back from 2021, and fans really never got to see that payoff. So is that something that we can expect sometime in the near future?
I would love that. Charlotte Flair is a top athlete, a top performer. She's definitely somebody that in the ring and in this profession really goes above and beyond. And I'd like to get back and get my hands on her. Absolutely. No, fans didn't get to see the end of that. No, I was not done. Yes, I became a mother to another child in the mix of it, which is the best decision I could have made in my entire life. And I have no regrets, but I'm back, I'm ready, and I'm waiting on her.
All right, you're back, and there's a lot of new talent in WWE since you last stepped in the ring. So who's a superstar that you have yet to face that you would love to have a match with?
Oof, there's a lot, that I love hardworking women. I love women that stay true to who they are and do what they need to do as mothers, wives, as human beings, but also, double dip and juggle the career aspect of things. And I think that I would love to get my hands on Dewdrop. I think that she is such a hard worker. I don't think that the fans or the world realize what we juggle on the outside as much as they think they do. And Bianca Belair, I did get my hands on her in NXT just a little bit, but not enough. There's so much talent. Reina Gonzalez, who's coming, who I'm going to have to get my hands on at Money in the Bank. She's a big one. And all of them really. You know, we work our butts off every single day. But those three, you know, just pop in my head right off the bat. But Raina, if like tomorrow you told me I could like go after somebody, it would probably be Raina. I think she'll be a challenge, and I love a challenge.
I love how you respect the competition, but also want to crush the competition as well. And one last question before you go. This Saturday, when you win the Money in the Bank briefcase, what's next?
Well, you know, one of the women I didn't mention when you asked who I would like to get in the ring with, and there's a reason why I didn't mention her, and that is Ronda Rousey. She has the title of the baddest woman on the planet. And I'm not going to dig deep on why I think in comparison I could stand toe-to-toe with her, because it would take too long. There's a list that goes on and on. But when not if, but when I get my hands on that briefcase, I will jump down, and I have my sights set on her. And that's who I'm going after. And I think I'm going to do it when the time is right. I'm very smart. I'm very calculating. I'm a United States Marine. I've watched every single one of these women from the beginning down to 9 months pregnant, down to right after. I've kept my sights on them. And she's the champion right now, and I will be next. So Ronda Rousey, you know, I got your number, honey. It's in my front pocket.
Ronda, we're going to have you on to respond to that challenge.
Yeah.
I
Please.
love it. That's the ultimate mic drop. Nothing left to say in this interview. Thank you, Lacey, and go get it on Saturday.
Thank you, guys.